So every quarter, Tesla releases their safety report, and every quarter we update our little chart here to track their progress. So Q4 2021, Tesla said, recorded one crash for every 4.31 million miles driven in which drivers were using autopilot technology, which is auto steer and active safety features. For drivers who were not using autopilot technology, so no auto steer and active safety features, we recorded one crash for every 1.59 million miles driven. By comparison, NHTSA's most recent data shows that in the United States, there is an automobile crash every 484,000 miles. So really hard to understand in number form, I think. I think our graph is super helpful, but can you kind of explain it?
Yeah, so that red line was back when Tesla was reporting driving without autopilot, but with our active safety features. That blue line had been the reported safety numbers for autopilot engaged, but now it's for using autopilot technology, auto steer, and active safety features.
Well, hang on. So the red line, did you forget to continue that red line?
No, they stopped giving us data for the red line, which of course was without autopilot, but with active safety features. So I don't know. They've kind of rolled it into one thing and they've gotten rid of a thing that they tell us. So it's really unclear. I don't know if they're padding their numbers somehow, but this is the data that we have. I don't know.
And the yellow has been people driving Teslas without any active safety?
And I don't know how you do that. Because like when you get in the car, every new drive that you go on, you have to disable a particular safety feature. I believe it's like lane departure, crash avoidance or something.
So maybe that's what it is. People get in and they disable automatic emergency braking.
You
and
have to do it not all the active safety features you have to disable every time you drive, but some of them you do. So I don't know which safety features they're talking about that are, I don't know what I don't know.
I think what's important here is the green line, which is regular cars, and the blue line, which is Tesla using all of its active safety features and autopilot. And what I see here is, the blue line went down.
Right. But what happens in Q4?
It's time for Christmas.
Right. And what do you think about when you think about Christmas?
It's snowing.
Snowing, right. And it also gets
darker out.
Yes. And so
slick roads, more crashes.
Yes, more crashes.
So I see on this chart, every Q4, the numbers go down. Now, why don't the green numbers go down then?
Because it's like we get the numbers from NHTSA occasionally. I mean, I think the last time we got average numbers from NHTSA was like back in 2018.
Oh, I see. So NHTSA just updates those numbers like once a year or two, but Tesla's doing it every quarter.
Because they have data for it.
Okay, so that's the problem. This is like really lumpy. Can you do something about that?
Sure. So let's just draw a line between Q4 of all the years that we have data for, and you will see the line is going.
Oh, it's going up. It's getting safer.
Now, again, you could draw a vertical line at, between Q1 and Q2 of 2021 and say like, well, they changed their data, so this is a completely different graph. I totally understand. I'm keeping it on the same graph just so we have something to look at, but I don't know what we're talking about.
I think from now on, blue and green are the two biggies. I think in the middle, it was kind of dumb anyway, because
I don't think it was dumb. I think that it was cool to know what the safety features were doing.
No, but if they had listed what those were, it's just we don't know between red and yellow what they were. But I mean, this is why Elon tweeted out big difference, because and this is why I think Elon needs some kind of communications department to explain, like we're explaining now, why it is a big difference. Because come on, most people are not going to look at a graph and understand it.
They won't have this graph.
Right.
We made this graph.
Exactly.
It took me a while to have to go find all the data and put it all in and then adjust for different stuff.
But let's put it into even bigger layman's terms here. You get into a regular car in the US, you're going to get into a crash every 484,000 miles. You get into a Tesla, turn on autopilot, you're 9 times safer. You're 9 times less likely to even get in the crash. Not to mention, when you get in a crash, Teslas are the safest cars on the road.
Right. I mean, we saw Joaquin last week who got T-boned in an intersection.
And was able to walk away.
The car was going 61 miles an hour, crashed into his driver's side door.
Broke a finger.
Right.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.